Hi, everybody. Hey, thanks for listening right now. I have got with me James Gleason from the Northwest, our regional director up in that area. And I am so excited, James. He is going to be with us for our fall conference, our 2024 Venture Forward Conference. And we're still formulating a little bit, James, what topic is going to be about. But it's some of the concerns of what happens when a church moves from a staff of one
Yeah.
to a staff of three or four or five or 10. And how do you start managing that? And you've got some background in doing that, right?
Yeah, when I started as senior pastor in my church, we were 150 people. We got to one pastor up to the size of 13 pastors. I was one of 13 pastors on my staff. We had 5 campuses. We were pushing 1,850 people, and it was a completely different animal. It was almost a circus. But the size culture changes between a solo pastor to a small staff to a larger staff. And even for some of you, if you have multiple campuses, is a completely different operation. And you need to be able to understand the pluses and minuses, the barriers, the challenges to growth, the opportunities you have, and how you work all that as you lead and shepherd a congregation of people.
You know, and that's it, right? It's not just about pastoring and shepherding the people, it's shepherding your staff
Absolutely.
and pastoring them as well.
Absolutely.
And as well the difficulties of, and I know I've experienced this too, the difficulties of hiring, firing, and all of those challenges along the way in all of this. And I know some of our pastors are dealing with those specific issues right now.
Back in the day, they used to say the ABCs of church: attendance, building, cash. I never lost sleep over those. But the only thing I ever lost sleep over was the health and the vitality of the pastors that I pastored on my staff. It's the hardest thing. In fact, I think it would be said very truly in my church, as we grew, the hardest thing was to adequately staff. And we chose to raise up our own staff versus hiring outside because it's a longer term, but it's an investment that pays incredible dividends.
Right. It's so much healthier to do it that way. I love to see when churches are doing that. That's exciting. So this is going to happen October 6th to the 8th. Our plenary speaker is Carl Vaders. Am I pronouncing that right? Vaders, I think it's right. And he is specifically going to be able to help a lot of our churches that are in the 100 to 200 size. With what does it look like to be a healthy church with a good healthy conversion growth rate focused on the Great Commission, and that you can be healthy at 100, you can be healthy at 200. So he's going to be looking specifically at that. Like I said, James is going to be one of our workshop presenters. We've got a number of good workshops provided for you, and so in the month of July, you're going to see it on our website, venturenortheast.org, place to look at what's going to be available there at the conference and register. And we hope you all will consider that. Thanks for watching today. We're for you. We're really hoping the very best for you. Thanks for listening.